Euro dollar daily forecast, December 12th, fxempire.com. The euro dollar was the focus of the world's attention on Friday as the EU summit was coming to a close. The market was waiting to see what could come out of Brussels, and as a result, uh, it was enough to calm the nerves in the stock markets, but not necessarily in the bond and currency markets. What I mean by this is that the U.S. Treasury notes really didn't give up much in the way of demand, which is a traditional safe haven. Also, as you can see, the euro was not up decidedly against the US dollar by the end of the session, and in fact, we formed a doji on Friday, and this just doesn't look convincing. You can see the daily candles here that we just have been grinding slowly lower. Not a big move in one direction or the other, but it just simply cannot gain traction. The S&P ratings agency has already said that it will downgrade 15 of the EU countries, the other two already being rated as junk, so this would include Germany and France, if they do not get some type of fiscal union, and they did not get them. So the odds still favor the S&P stepping in and getting involved. The breakdown, if we get one coming, will certainly have to contend with 131 all the way down to the large psychological round number of 130. We think that that area could be a tough one to crack, but if we do, this would be a massively bearish signal for the market. On the upside, we need a daily close above 135, strongly above 135 to consider buying. If we did get that, we think that perhaps we could make a run towards 140, maybe with a stop at 138 or so. This whole area here is somewhat resistive, and in our opinion is actually more resistive than this. But if we do get that daily close above the 135, we could get that pop that would be necessarily to rise a couple hundred pips. However, all things being left alone with the EU summit, the outlook for Europe in general is still recessionary, and growth of that area is highly in doubt. So, there's still plenty of reason to think that the euro may be in trouble, or at least weaker over time.